First exercise is gonna be laying leg flutters. Now we're gonna be going for 20 exercises, 20 minutes straight, so you really wanna pace yourself. We're gonna start off light, laying leg flutters, and then work our way up. Squeeze your core, point your toes. Regulate your breathing. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a second to catch your breath. As you can see, for the next 20 minutes, not much talking, just straight work. Next exercise is gonna be reach ups. So we're gonna lay back down, feet flat on the ground, hands up. You wanna reach up to the sky, every rep. Let's go for it. Last couple reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, little second to catch your breath. Next exercise we're getting into is gonna be jackknife. And this next one, we're gonna bring up the intensity. So you wanna lay down, hands up, feet up, come up and meet, and come back down. If this is too difficult, just come, bend your knees, touch your toes. Here we go, last couple ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're about to go into our fourth exercise now. The next exercise is gonna be a bit of an active rest, boat hold. So you wanna keep your feet together and straight, squeeze your core, keep your hands in front of you, and hold this position. So as you can see, the first exercise, we really emphasized on our lower abdominals with leg flutters. Second exercise, we emphasized on our upper abdominals with reach ups. Third exercise, we did both with jackknives, and now we have this active rest, again, using both. Now throughout the whole entire routine, we're gonna end up hitting our entire core and every area of our six pack as well, really emphasizing on each abdominal region. Squeeze your core, we're almost there. Here we go, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Fifth exercise is gonna be laying windshield wipers. We're 1/4 there. Now we're gonna emphasize on our obliques. So you wanna bring your knees up, bring your hips to one side, bring it to the other side, tap the ground. Squeeze your core every time. Here we go, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. The sixth exercise we're getting into is gonna be star crunches. Now we're gonna work out our abdominals diagonally. So you wanna make the shape of a star, come up, touch the outside of your ankle, switch, touch the other side. 45 seconds. Remember, go at your own pace. All right, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are flying through this. The seventh exercise is gonna be seated in and out. So now we'll be working our abdominals from a seated position. Put your hands on the floor, bring your feet up, kick straight out. In and out. If this is too difficult, you can make smaller movements, but the more range of motion you use, the more you're working your abdominals and the more effective this exercise is gonna be. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a little second, catch your breath. Eighth exercise we're getting into now is gonna be Russian twist in the same seated position. So you wanna keep your feet straight, touch one side, touch the other side, and really twist, work your obliques. And if this is too difficult, you can always bend your legs. This will make it easier. Remember to regulate your breathing. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Last couple seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're ready to go into the ninth exercise now. That's gonna be bicycles. So before we get into it, regulate your breathing. Take a breath in, out, lie down, hands behind your head. You wanna bring your elbows and your knees together. Remember, if you're feeling fatigued, you can always slow down. Whatever you do, try not to stop. Save that for the 15-second rest times. Here we go. Last couple reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're ready to switch up the position. We're gonna get into push-up position now with the next exercise. 10th exercise, we have mountain climbers. So we're in push-up position, bring your knees up, and then switch. Remember, you can always go slow, go at your own pace. And if you're feeling strong, of course, you can go ahead and pick up the pace. Here we go, last couple reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Take a second to catch your breath. We're gonna move into a new position now with our next exercise, high side plank raises. This is the 11th exercise, which means we're halfway there. So let's get into a push-up position. Go on our side. You're gonna bring your hips down and bring them back up. Now you can keep your hand beside you, or you can keep it in the air, whichever you prefer. "22 seconds each side. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. Three, 2, and 1. All right. We are flying through this. The next exercise we're gonna get into is gonna be plank reach throughs. Again, 22 seconds on one side, 22 seconds on the other. So let's get into a plank position. Put our arms sideways. We're gonna reach through and come out. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Switch arms. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Moving on to our next exercise, we have plank toe taps. So we're gonna take a plank position. You're gonna come out, tap with your foot, tap with the other foot, and continue to alternate for 45 seconds. Let's go for it. So by now, you should definitely be breaking a sweat, because I definitely feel this in my core, and I'm already dripping. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's switch up the position again. Let's go back to laying on the ground. Next exercise we're gonna get into is gonna be leg raises. So let's put our hands under our hips, legs straight out, feet all the way up, then all the way back down. Pace yourself, squeeze your core. Now remember, you can always slow down if you're feeling fatigued. Even take a second to catch your breath, but try not to stop. When you first start doing this, it's gonna feel very difficult, but the more you do it, it's gonna get a lot better. So just hang in there. Even if you feel like you're stopping a bunch of times, that's okay. Every week and every time, you're gonna get better and better. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right. Take a second to catch your breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Next exercise we're gonna be getting into, we're gonna be going for legs down hold. So we're just gonna hold the beginning position of the leg raises. So hands underneath and legs straight out. We're just gonna hold this position. Breathe. Squeeze your core. Make sure your legs are straight, pointed, and your feet are at least 6 inches off the ground. Here we go, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are almost there. We just have 5 exercises left. The next exercise is gonna be in and outs. That's gonna be our 16th exercise, so let's get back into a push-up position. You're gonna jump in, jump out. Pace yourself. If you can jump with a larger range of motion, of course you wanna do that. Hang in there, we're almost there. Keep it up. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Moving on to our 17th exercise, we're gonna be going into a plank, another active rest, but a killer for your abdominals. So let's go into a plank position. Keep your core tight and make sure your body's in a straight line. You don't want your hips drooping or too high up. So squeeze, focus, regulate your breathing. Just hang in there, and I'll let you know when we're done. Last couple seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're almost there. We just have 3 more exercises to go. 18th exercise coming up is gonna be side plank hold. We're gonna hold 22 seconds on each side. Let's get right into a side plank position. You're gonna hold this side, squeeze your core, engage your shoulders. Make sure your hips aren't drooping. Last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Here we go, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We just have 2 more exercises to go. The next exercise we're getting into is gonna be chair sit-ups. Again, switching up the position and using my favorite body weight abdominal exercises. So we're gonna do 22 seconds on each side. You're gonna come up, try to reach the ceiling. One side first. Squeeze your core. Make sure your feet remain in a seated position. 3, 2, 1, switch. Last couple seconds, everything you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we just have 1 last exercise to go. That's gonna be switching mountain climbers. I want a challenging move for the last one so you can really give it everything you got. So you're gonna bring one knee to the opposing elbow and then switch. Go at your own pace. If you can go fast, go fast. If you're fatigued, go slow. This is the last one. Let's make it count. Give it everything you got. Really twist, work your core, work your obliques, work your abdominals. Regulate your breathing. Almost there. Everything you got, here we go, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. There we have it, a full workout from start to finish. What would take someone 45 minutes, we just smashed in 20 minutes, creating even more strength and